We're going to be walking a lot under here today, so I want to raise these supports as high as possible to give us a little more headroom. Did it move?
Bumped its tail.
Yeah, I heard, but I didn't see it move.
Well, we need to adjust anyway, so it
yeah,
doesn't matter. Just
we don't have the tape measure. Okay, now we've got a nice clear path to work in. We'll start bringing in the 10 mil horizontal rebar. Hi everybody, welcome back. Amy and I are up here on foundation level, and today is putting in as much rebar as possible. If you're new to the channel and you've just popped in, Amy and I are building our house here on a cliff face in the small mountains of Shimoda, a beachside town about 3 hours south of Tokyo. And we've been at it for a while. This plot of land was wild when we got it, and we've been slowly trying to tame our small piece of it. The foundation is the first real integral part of the house going up, and we are getting ready for a concrete pour that will happen within just a couple of weeks. We're building the forms for the foundation right now, and we're getting a lot of rebar in. The last couple of videos had us setting up the forms and hauling some rebar up from the road. Today we're still going to be doing a lot of that. There's still a lot of rebar down on the road. We're going to use the pieces that don't have to get cut right now, and then we're going to go down to the road and cut the pieces that need to get cut. We may do some bending down on the road as well, and then bring all the cut and bent pieces up in smaller bundles. Okay, we think that'll be easier. So let's get to it. Before I send the sled down to help us bring the rebar up, I had to make just a couple of adjustments. One, I wanted to put a turnbuckle on just to keep the pulling part of the steel cable free. I didn't want to end up using these. I didn't want to have to use these loops and another cable, etc. And also, I put on a quick release hook so that I can disengage and engage the sled at any time. Okay, a rebar bender. Have a little wild boar action happening here on the mountain. First, digging for grubs, digging for hazelnuts, but look at the size of these rocks they're sending down. Those are huge rocks. Look at, compared to my foot. The pigs are, as they root for veg or grubs up top, they're sending these rocks down. And we got just a ton of stuff going on. This is kind of cool because this was about 4 or 5 rotten logs that were piled along this bank for the last couple of years anyway. It was a single tree that used to be sitting fallen right here 4 years ago when I took over the land. But now they've actually shredded it into almost paper. Thank you, boars. You've done a service to the community. so beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to do 2 of these. These are the 13s, right? Are we doing 2? No, we want to do a longer one, right?
Longer one,
What's
yeah.
the longer one? We make the 2 10 centimeter bends right here. Boom. Okay. Yeah, that's not a perfect 90. Oh, that one looks like it worked perfectly the first time.
I told you, Charlie. I got an angle.
If that's the bottom, then this is the top, and this will go like about like that. Yeah. That's not enough overlap there.
Yeah.
Okay.
How much do you really need it?
Well, we'll go up and we'll measure. We'll make some decisions up there. Okay, let's grab some rebar. I think this is all we need, right?
Yeah.
This is inside the concrete. This is inside the concrete. Then the orange ones are, hold on, where's my?
16 minutes.
Oh, okay, right. The orange are 16 and the green are 13. So 0.95 is just to this, from this point to this point. Anyway, it's about 1 meter. So this is our first time working with rebar, so we're testing it. We're not bringing up a whole bunch, we've just cut 4 or 5 or 6 pieces. And we're going to test fit them to see if we've got the lengths right and to figure out how to tie them all together. Because I was going to put it kind of up. It has to, hold on, let's just think about it logically. If we look at them now, the 16 is extending down lower, right? So and remember, this is the wall, right? This is the wall right there. And the 16 is going to be sitting right like this. Okay. And that gives us an overlap of 30, right? Okay, so we make this one 10 longer.
Sure. This is overlap. So this going to height 10 centimeters
Right.
up.
Yeah, you're right.
So it will be like that.
Yep, that's perfect. And then the horizontal part of this one is, 0.64 into the upper slab. Shake it around a little bit. It shouldn't move like that. This is the blind leading the blind, folks. We do not know what we're doing, but we will learn. Right around these 2. I want to go here first, if we can do that. I don't know how they. Like that. That's kind of how they do it. Yeah. Oh, I broke it. So that's too strong. But I think that was the right way to do it. We hook it and we try and push that back. Make sure that hits the wall, right? And then we take this guy, like that. No, we want to get it there on the bottom. Boom. I think that's good. So this is extending up into the stem wall. We will pour the concrete for the main box to here. Okay, so this much is going to be extending for the second pour into the stem wall. Okay, now, sweetie, that's the 13 tall. We got it. But now let's get the 16 in here.
But need to make a hole.
So the hole, yeah. I had the drill bit. Where did the drill bit go? Okay, there we go. Hold it. There we go. And so sticking out, we have only 41 sticking out, and we have that much inside. That's where my miscalculation was.
Because the length is 64.
The length sticking out of this wall has to be 64.
So then,
So the bottom has to be 860. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. Yeah, as soon as it starts coming back, you can release the trigger. That looks perfect. Look at that.
Don't break it.
We've got the last of the 13 mil rebar coming up in the sled in just a second. And we'll load it into the mini dump, and that's where all the 13 mil rebar that we'll use on that portion of the forms will sit for the night. And then we'll be back tomorrow to cut and bend all the 16 and then bring it all up and tie it all down. Okay. Okay, Amy has finished bending all of the 13-inch rebar, and we've brought it all up. We've got the last of it right here, ready to go into the mini dump for storage until tomorrow. And now I've just sent the sled back down, and she's going to load the rebar bender, which is a monster heavy machine. She's going to try to load the rebar bender and the electrical power so we can shut down for the night.